Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Angel PT, and for today what I have in here, it is Devil May Cry 5, developed by Capcom. It is a great return now in form and by using RE engine, the same engine that it is being utilized on Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 Remake. So unfortunately, despite this is very highly optimized for people with low-end graphic cards and even PS4 that delivers 60 frames per second, unfortunately for us the Phenom II X4 seems to be the biggest issue for this game. So let's take a look on the settings. I'm playing at 1080p, textures on low, and pretty much all the stuff between the low and medium with TAA, and mesh quality, which affects the CPU, it is on the low. So yeah, this is pretty much a mix between medium and low, and even looking at that I have a major bottleneck. But let's take a look now on the requirements. The game asks for an FX 6300 or better, so we are clearly below the minimum requirements, and asks for an R7 260X. Our HD 7850, it is more powerful, and 8 gigs of RAM. This is the minimum requirements. Now let's take a look on the results. All these results were gathered using DirectX 11. The game defaults to DirectX 12, but I will show a quick comparison between DirectX 11 and DirectX 12. But for DirectX 11, using low settings or medium settings delivers pretty much the same performance, because the problem in it is really the CPU. While the high settings, we can start to notice that the GPU starts to be the problem. There are some stuttering because of lack of VRAM, and so yeah, the game starts to drop from 30 frames per second. Although when comparing between DirectX 11 and DirectX 12 on the low settings, you can clearly see that even using DirectX 12 in a CPU bound situation, for me it is not really helping. DirectX 12, it was supposed to help in CPU bound situations, but at least with our graphic card it is not happening. I believe that with recent AMD graphic cards this might not be the case. This might be better, and DirectX 12 works better in recent graphic cards, Nvidia and especially AMD ones. But for our graphic cards in here, unfortunately this is not going really well, and so I decided to go with DirectX 11, because DirectX 12 also consumes more RAM and more VRAM, and the results are worse. So DirectX 11 seems the solution. In case you want to use DirectX 11, you need to go to the config file. Just take a look on the description of the video, I have everything explained in there. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment on the comment section, because I will gladly help you out. But like I was telling you, I'm a little bit disappointed with the performance. It's not bad, it's completely playable, it is clearly above 30 frames per second with no issues, but it's just I'm disappointed with that, because PS4 delivers 60 frames per second with rare drops when there are some alpha transparencies, and delivers a good quality in graphics and good performance. While the Xbox, despite it is getting worse results, it is hovering between 50 to 60 frames per second. In here we are getting much worse results than every console where this game it is getting launched. So yeah, I'm really disappointed with that. It's just a shame, because it is clearly just the CPU fault. So this means that if you have this graphic card, this HD 7850, but let's imagine that you have a recent FX or a recent i5 CPU or even an A3 or a Ryzen CPU, this game will double its frame rate, because the only issue in here it is just the CPU, because I'm pretty sure that our HD 7850 can deliver 60 frames per second in most situations aside from cutscenes. Cutscenes, I believe there might be some issues to deliver the 60s, but during the gameplay I believe the HD 7850 will deliver 60 frames per second or 50 in most of the situations with these graphical settings. So in case you want to get this game anyway, you can get this game from Steam for 60 bucks, or you can get through Kinguin for around, I believe, 40 bucks, 50, 45, 35, depends on, you know, on the times or the availability of the game. But if you decide to buy through Kinguin, you will be directly supporting the channel to get more games and faster. which is a good stuff, and you also get the games cheaper. Just follow the links on the description of the video in case you are interested in buying through Kinguin, and later you can activate the game on Steam just like it was a Steam game. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Devil May Cry 5. I'm a little bit disappointed, but anyway, the game, it is amazing. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Looks like I'm gonna make it there before you do, V. Trying to stop me? Oh, whatever shall I do? Yeah, I can make this work. Just hack my way through. He doesn't seem like a demon to me. Wait, which way did I come from again? This again?